what do Tommy Pickles from Rugrats, Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls, and Froggy from the Little Rascals all have in common? The talent behind their voices is singer and actor E.G. Daily. Yeah! There she is. She's joining us live to tell her, hi, it is so great to speak with you. You have such an iconic career. Okay, so E.G., you have been in many shows and movies. Like, your resume's this long. Is there anyone you have worked with that left you just completely starstruck?
You know, I'd have to say it was like Rod Stewart, because back in the day, I mean, I'm a singer, so I just was crazy about his voice and the texture in his voice, and I have that kind of texture. And so I would have to say Rod Stewart. And I was in Vegas one time, and some guy saw me, and he was like, would you like to be in a Rod Stewart video? And I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
And the next thing you know, I was filming this cool Young Turks, and I was Patty Gay. Patty gave birth to a 10-pound baby boy, and the video was such a blast.
Yes. Wow. Rod Stewart.
It was really cool.
It's a great voice. Rod.
Rod Stewart.
Yeah, she's doing it. Yeah. All right. So in the past few years, actors such as Hank Azaria and Kristen Bell, they've stepped away from their voice acting roles because they didn't feel like they represented their character's race. And I just wanted you to have the floor and talk about how you feel about this.
Well, I think it's really important. You know, they want to try to stay authentic, and they want to keep things diverse, and they want to really honor people. So I think it's really important that they do. Most of the time, we'll try to cast someone that fits that descent, or, you know, whatever that is. And then I would say there are small times where they actually will have to go to somebody else. I mean, because, you know, let's say the actor or the acting was just more appropriate for the role, or, you know, but ultimately it's really good for them to just always try to stay true. I think in voiceover, we always try to, but, you know, I've done characters sometimes that they weren't my descent or my race or my whatever it was.
Right.
And I just think it's really important to stay true as much as you can. And there are times where they're not going to be able to.
Nice.
All right. Well, yeah. E.G., I have to tell you this before we get started. Like, your voice has been in my home. I have 3 children that went through a separate, distinct Powerpuff Girls phase that you really almost can't comprehend what was going on. There were drawings, everything. So, yeah, it's an honor to speak with you.
Buttercup.
Which one like Buttercup? Because she was probably the feistier one, right?
Elijah was all Buttercup. So we can go on forever, but my crew will make fun of me. So let's get to the question. And this is a big one, because you were in one of the most iconic episodes of Friends, the one with the Smelly Cat song. So you have to tell us, like, how did you land that role? That was huge.
Okay, it was such a random thing, guys. I was sitting at home. I had just had a baby, and I was literally just like, I had just had a baby. My agent called, said, can you go over and audition for this thing? Warner Brothers or whatever studio was right near me. And I was like, I just had a baby. I just had a baby. And they're like, can you just try to go over there? And I'm like, I don't have a babysitter. Like crazy. So I said, okay, I'll try. They said, bring your guitar, because I was the token singer actress who plays her. And so they brought me in for this casting. There were very few of us. And I brought the baby in a car seat and the guitar in a guitar case. And I showed up on the lot, and I was like, okay, guys, I had no babysitter. I popped the baby down in the car seat. I picked up the guitar, I sang, I read the lines, and the next day I was cast in that show. It was so fast.
And you know, everybody that went for auditions after that for a year brought a baby with them. Like, it's
and a
good
guitar.
luck.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know whose baby this is, but it worked for E.G.
Hey guys, I was in labor during a Rugrats episode. That's the mom I am. I was doing, hold on your diapers. Hold please. You know, like, no, and then I had a baby. Yeah,
mother warrior, mother hustler, mother warrior. That's exactly right. And let me ask you about this. Your very first voice acting, very first, and the crew's going to make fun of me here. I've done 1,000 voiceover actings. I've never gotten even a call. Yours was for Tommy Pickles in Rugrats, and you got the job on your first audition. The show is now celebrating, get this, its 30th anniversary. What has been your favorite part of voicing Tommy?
I think that he's just so not Hollywood. He's just such a humble, sweet, little, beautiful soul. He's all about friendship and love, and no matter, like, somebody could be being the bully, but he still finds a way to love everyone and treat everybody kindly. And I just love that he's the leader and the hero, but he's very kind. And, you know, I like that character. I like that he doesn't have to push himself on people. He just is beautifully kind and sweet, and that's That's my thing about Tommy Pickles.
Tommy.
He's just a baby, but he's super sweet.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to ask you, E.G. Before we let you go, can you channel some characters for us? So we need to hear Buttercup and Froggy now that we heard Tommy.
Yes.
Okay. So Buttercup would say, "Listen, Mojo Jojo, I'm gonna whoop your hiney." She talks like that. Froggy talks like this. "What's the high sign, Petey?" That's a scratchy voice. And then we got, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do.
Oh, that reminds me so much of when I was little.
That's crazy.
I love that.
Seriously, it's such a gift.
Yeah.
Such a gift. E.G., thank you so much for joining us here in DBL. To our
Thanks for having
viewers,
me.
of course, anytime you're welcome back. And to our viewers, make sure to follow E.G. for her updates on her upcoming projects. She's in the feature film, The Blonde Experiment, and is a part of the Go-Go's tribute album. Thank you so much,
Nice
E.G.
career.
Thank you, guys.
It was a
We'll be right
pleasure.
back.
Wow.